Good morning, students. Today I am going to teach you the vocabulary and grammar given in Unit 7. First one is British and American English. In English, there are certain differences between British and American English in spelling, vocabulary, and grammar. Let us see the British and American English words used for few things. Torch, flashlight. Mobile phone, cell phone. Bin, trash can. Lorry, truck. Then you are asked to find the suitable British or American English word and fill in the following. Flat, apartment. Lift, elevator. Petrol, gasoline. Chips, French fries. Biscuit, cookie. Holiday, vacation. Let us see the spelling differences. Skillful. Skillful. In British English, the spelling for skillful is skillful. But in American English, the spelling is skillful. Like that, check. CHEQUE. Here, CHECK. Program. PROGRAMME. Here, PROGRAM. Dialogue. DIALOGUE. Then you are asked to find the suitable British or American English spelling and fill in the following. First one, apologize. APOLOGISE. APOLOGIZE. Judgment. JUDGEMENT. JUDGMENT. Neighbor. NEIGHBOUR. NEIGHBOR. Dreamt. DREAMT. DREAMED. Aeroplane. AEROPLANE. Here AIRPLANE. Then plug. PLOUGH. Here PLOW. Yes, these are the differences in British and American English in spelling, vocabulary, and also grammar. The next one is euphonymous words. Words whose origin is traced to individuals are known as euphonymous words. Is here euphony, its meaning and origin is given in your book. First one, Colombia, a South American country and the name of many cities around the world. Origin is Christopher Columbus, the Italian discoverer of the America in 1492. Second one, diesel, a type of motor engine that runs on heating oil rather than gasoline or petrol. Origin is Rudolf Diesel, the German mechanical engineer who invented it. March, the third month of the Gregorian calendar between February and April. Origin is Mars, the Roman god of war. Next one, Oscar, the annual award for best performances by the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. Origin is the name originated from Oscar Pierce, US wheat farmer and fruit grower. The fifth one is sandwich, food on a slice of bread or between two slices, eaten with the hands. Its origin is John Montague, Fourth Earl of Sandwich, an English aristocrat after whom Captain James Cook also named the Sandwich Islands. Let us find out the meaning and origin of some euphonium given in your book. Saxophone, a musical instrument. Origin, inventor and designer Adolph Sax. Volcano, a rupture on the crust of a planetary moss object. Vulcan, the god of fire in Roman mythology. Eiffel Tower, tower in Paris. Origin, civil engineer Alexandra Gustave Eiffel. Boycott, refuse to have dealings as a means of protest. Origin, Captain Charles C. Boycott, an Irish land agent. Mount Everest, the world's highest mountain above sea level. Origin, Sir George Everest, the Surveyor General of India. Yes, euphemistic words. Using an inoffensive words in the place of an offensive words are known as euphemistic words. Common euphemisms in English is given in a box. For example, unemployed. Instead of using the word unemployed, we can say between jobs. These are euphemisms. Here, the euphemisms are given unemployed, between jobs, old, over the hill, enjoying your retired life, staying on the tractor, died, passed away, stupid, intellectually challenged, slow learners, late bloomers. Then you are asked to fill in the blanks with correct euphemisms for the given words. Deaf or hard of hearing, hearing impaired. Mentally ill, intellectually impaired. Fat, full figured. Blind, visually challenged. Liar, fibber. Yes, these are euphemistic words. Yes, let us see the grammar. Question tag. Question tags are short questions at the end of the statements asked for confirmation. Look at the following pictures. Father asks his son to confirm whether he wants a chocolate. So, he asks, "You want a chocolate, don't you?" Yes, here, "don't you" is the question tag used by the father for confirmation. In the next picture, Suganya asks her friend to confirm that she has a test tomorrow. "You have a test, don't you?" Here, "don't you" is the question tag asked by Suganya for confirmation. Yes, question tags are used to confirm that something is true or not, and also to encourage a reply from the person we are speaking to. So let us see how the question tags are formed. Tags are formed with the auxiliary or modal verb from the given statement with the appropriate subject, that is in the form of pronoun. Auxiliary or modal plus ant, that is not, plus pronoun. Negative auxiliaries and verbs in tags are usually in the contracted form ant. Yes, the contractions are given in a box. Isn't, is not, don't, do not, won't, will not, haven't, have not, wasn't, was not, doesn't, does not, wouldn't, would not, hasn't, has not, aren't, are not, didn't, did not, can't, cannot, hadn't, had not, weren't, were not, shan't, shall not, couldn't, could not, shouldn't, should not. A positive statement is followed by a negative question tag. A positive statement plus a negative question tag. Let us see the example. You are a student, aren't you? Here, the statement you are a student is a positive statement, and the question tag is negative, which has not, that is, aren't you. And you is a subject pronoun, comes after an auxiliary or a form of the verb. Let us see the examples given in your book. She is a doctor, isn't she? The books are interesting, aren't they? I can't swim, can't I? We should obey the elders, shouldn't we? Once the car was costly, wasn't it? Here, in the examples, the statements are positive, which has a negative question tag. A negative statement is followed by a positive question tag. A negative statement plus a positive question tag. Let us see the example. Kyle isn't a lazy girl. Here the statement is negative. So the tag should be positive. So the given tag is she. And here she is a subject pronoun. Here it is to replace the noun or noun phrase. Let us see the examples given in your book. We don't have enough time, do we? He is not playing well, is he? You were not listening, were you? Chandini hadn't seen you before, had she? Children shouldn't watch TV too much, should they? Yes, here the given statements are negative, so the tags are positive. Now, let us see how to form question tag if the sentence has no auxiliary verb. When the statement is in simple present, we form the question tag with do or does. For example, we play the guitar, don't you? Here the verb is play. So we form the question tag with do. You play the guitar, don't you? Then in the next sentence, Deepa likes tennis, doesn't she? Here the verb is likes. So we form the question tag with does. Deepa likes tennis, doesn't she? When the statement is in simple past, we form the question tag with did. For example, he came yesterday, didn't he? Here the statement is in simple past, came yesterday. So the question tag is didn't he? Yes, now some examples are given in your book. Let us see the examples one by one. First, let us see the statements which were in simple present tense. You speak English, don't you? Sam hates cooking, doesn't he? He lives in Europe, doesn't he? They drink tea, don't they? I watch cricket, don't I? Here, the statements are in simple present. So, they form the question tag with do and does. Yes, now let us see the examples. That is the statements which were in simple past. You spoke English, did you? Sam hated cooking, didn't he? He lived in Europe, didn't he? They drank tea, didn't they? I watched cricket, didn't I? Statements using barely, hardly, rarely, scarcely, neither, no, nobody, none, nothing, and seldom are treated as negative statements. Statements using barely, hardly, rarely, scarcely, neither, no, nobody, none, nothing, and seldom are treated as negative statement. Statements
Let us
using
see some
barely,
special cases.
hardly, rarely,
He hardly works.
scarcely,
Does he?
neither,
She rarely
no,
comes late.
nobody,
Does she?
none,
They seldom
nothing,
speak.
speak, do they? He told nothing, did he? Then read the following sentences given below the box. I am. I am a student, aren't I? But in the next sentence, I am not a student, am I? Is here for the positive statement. We form the question tag, aren't I? For example, I am a student, aren't I? But in the negative statement, we should form the question tag, am I? I am not a student, am I? So you may know the difference. The first statement, that is for the negative statement, we should use am I, and for the positive statement, we should use aren't I. I am a student, aren't I? I am not a student, am I? Then the next one is, let us type sentences. Has the tag shall we? Let us go home, shall we? Then affirmative imperative has the tag will you or won't you? Read the book, will you? Everyone, everybody, nobody, somebody, and anybody. Take plural verb in tag. Everyone is perfect, aren't they? Here we used the plural form, that is they, aren't they? Then negative imperative has the tag will you. Don't come late tomorrow, will you? Nothing has the tag it in the affirmative. Then this, that, these, those have the tag isn't it, aren't they? This article is very good, isn't it? There is and they are have the tag isn't here, aren't there? There are some books on the table, aren't there? Yes, these are the special cases. You are asked to fill in the blanks with suitable tags. 1. She is collecting stickers, isn't she? We often watch TV in the afternoon, don't we? You have cleaned your bike, haven't you? John and Max don't like Max, do they? Peter played handball yesterday, didn't he? They are going home from school, aren't they? Mary didn't do her homework last Monday, did she? He could have bought a new car, couldn't he? Kevin will come tonight, won't he? I am clever, aren't I? Fill in the blanks with suitable tags. He is still sleeping. Answer is, isn't he? You go to school, don't you? Let's go for a walk, shall we? We won't be late, will we? Nobody called, did they? They will wash the car, won't they? We must lock the doors, mustn't we? I am right, aren't I? So you bought a car, weren't you? You wouldn't like to invite my dad, would you? The next grammar part is kinds of sentences: simple, compound, and complex sentences. A simple sentence is one which has only one subject and one predicate. If a sentence has one subject and one predicate, it is simple sentence. Let us see some example. His courage won him honor. He must work very hard to win the first prize. With a great effort, he lifted the box. Yes, these are simple sentences. Then, compound sentence. A compound sentence is one made up of two or more principal or main classes. Example, the moon was bright and we could see our way. Here we used the conjunction and. The moon was bright and we could see our way. Night came on and rain fell heavily and we all got very wet. Yes, these are compound sentences. The third one is complex sentence. A complex sentence consists of one main class and one or more subordinate classes. Example, they rested when evening came. If he is at home, I shall see him. I have found the book that I had lost. Yes, these are complex sentences. The exercise given is state which of the following sentences are compound and which are complex. 10 sentences are given and you are asked to identify the compound and complex sentences. First one, man proposes but God disposes. It is compound sentence. I went because I was invited. It is complex sentence. Jansi returned home because she was tired. The answer is complex sentence. Whatever you do well. It is complex sentence. Listen carefully and take notes. Compound sentence. Sixth one, I called him, but he gave me no answer. It is a compound sentence. The town in which I live is very large. It is a complex sentence. They always talk who never think. It is complex sentence. We must eat to live, but we should not live to eat. It is a compound sentence. The last one, govern your passions or they will govern you. It is a compound sentence. Dear students, I hope you understood the vocabulary and grammar part given in the 7th unit. Thank you, students. Let us continue in our next class.